What's up, guys? I'm Devin Moultrie. I'm the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructor at Extreme Velocity, and today we're gonna go over various half guard passes and what I do to agitate, the half guard or whatnot. So, basic pass that I use a lot. I have a few of them, but one of the basic passes I use, I want to smash your legs down. So they have like a really good half guard, and they're pushing me away or whatnot. The first thing I'm gonna always attack are the legs and the hips. So what I tend to do, hands in the way, I'll move the hands out the way. I'll put pressure on the knees, this way. I usually lock the hips up. I put a lot of shoulder pressure on the thighs. Not so much belly, but shoulder, because I want it to hurt. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sprawl my leg back and immediately bring it back over. Once I'm here, I'm gonna try to climb. Usually a person's gonna be bucking around and moving, they're gonna shrimp away, so I tend to have to use my shoulder. I'll start to push the knees down, and I'll climb looking for mount. Or in most cases, I'll try to get to the back. So one more time. And it's very basic. From here, some people go here, they'll smash down, and I'll still reach under, pull the knees up off the ground, pressure with the shoulder, shoot my knee back, try to bring it forward. I'll attack here, I start to climb up, I look for this. If I want to go to the back, I keep this here, push the knees down, come to the back, and I have the back. Or I can also go to mount. So, sometimes, if I want to just cut through, sometimes the best way to get out or get through someone's guard is just to cut through, not so much pass. So, the way his leg is placed, I want to try to get my elbow here and my body under his knee here, if I can get there. Not always the case, but sometimes I'm able to get here. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come up on the knee and I'm gonna put my shin right there on his thigh. Now the trick here is, once I'm here, I'm gonna bring my body close to his, put this here, or I can go here. I usually try to put it on the ground. I'll lift the elbow, I'm gonna slide here. Don't slide that way, slide close to him. This here is so he doesn't go under the body, because sometimes people will slide past and it exposes the back. I want to be here. Okay. So here, tighten the arms, put pressure. That's another detail I want to add in. I usually push off the arm if I can. And I come up to the knee. I put my shin pressure here, and then I bring my body my arm to the floor, and to the floor. I slide right across the body. Once I'm here, I want to square my hips back up. I don't want to just kind of stay here, because big guys will buck around and you'll expose this. So from here, re-square my hips, lock down, good side control. Side control here. Okay? One more time. So I'm here, fighting, and here. Here, try to lift the elbow, slide across the thigh, keep the elbow, another detail, knock down, side control, okay? Sometimes knee slice doesn't work all the way, so what I want to do is I want to bring my knee back across to the other side of the body. So here, pushing the hand down, I get in, and I get here. For some odd reason, this is in the way. I'm not getting out too easy. Maybe I don't want to slide here. I'm gonna just pick up the knee and I'm gonna go to the other side. Careful as nuts. Here, pressure. I keep my pressure on his hips. Keep my hips square. Some people like to land kind of here or too much here, that's bad. Your hips square, keep them low. That way it's hard for him to get away. Start to fight the hands. I'll look usually for the side. I look for cradles for those wrestlers out there. Here, open, my shin here, he puts his knee here to block me, or maybe this is tight on my ankle and I can't get it out. So I'm gonna pick the knee up, I'm just gonna go to the other side. It's like a lever. I'm gonna land heavy. Notice where my shin is at, right across the leg, so it's hard for him to get away. It's painful actually too if I put pressure on it. From here, and another small detail I usually do is I'll sometimes reach through the leg, I shoot for the head, or for side control, or the cradles. Okay? Another thing I like to do is sometimes I'm not getting my shin out. No matter what I do, I can't get my shin up or get up high. So what I want to do is actually want to get beyond this knee. Most guys that have a good half guard, they know, don't let me get over this knee. I get here, they'll scoot out, and they'll get here. I actually want to start to fight his hands. I'm gonna bring my knee here. The first thing I'm gonna do, and this has to be quick, place here. I'm gonna shoot my hips forward, and I'm gonna kind of roll over that way. Here, and I'm gonna re-land. Once I'm here, immediately push this down. I'm gonna bring my knee through. Go into a quarter mount position. I can start to work my way into mount. There's also back takes that I can use from here, using Kimura attacks, Kimura funnels, and various other things. Okay. Here, open up, try to get my shin in, having trouble with it. So what I want to do is I'm gonna get past this knee, however I gotta do it. Push your hand, immediately get here, push, come up. Don't step too high up. I mean, you can, but better be right here. I'm gonna take my hip and I'm just drop it down. Keep this here. So if you just kind of reach over, he can attack this leg. He can go and do like put you in like a really bad position where he's stretched out. So here, keep your hand here, so block his head movement. Land here, push the knee down, elbows in the way, whatever you gotta do to lift this up, work into your mount position. Okay, if you wanna stay here, keep the hook, hands out here, grab, more grip, look for the back. They got a hook in, okay? So, also another thing, final thing. Don't be afraid to agitate the legs while you're in the half guard. Sometimes I'm sitting here and a lot of things I can't get to. I'm not getting past the knee, the guy's just pushing me away, whatever the case may be. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna agitate the feet. I'm gonna start looking, it's old catch wrestling right here. I'm gonna start looking for the toes and start looking for the ankles. Technically, there is a toe hold here. So once I'm here, ball the toes up, grab, and I'll ball him up, try to put his feet in his ass, basically. Okay? Another thing I could do is, maybe I don't want to do a toe hold, I just want to kind of control this. So I'll get here and I'll hold this here. Just to kind of control which way he's going. I can start to pass from here. No one likes when their legs or feet getting messed with. So you can do that, just a small tip. Another thing I can do is I'm gonna start to mess with the knees. So I'm sitting here, I'm trying to break this apart. I'm breaking all this apart. I see a gap. I'm gonna come here, my hands facing my face. I'm gonna lock, and I'm just gonna twist the knee. Sometimes I get the tap, or the person rolls all the way over to expose their back. Once they're here, I'll actually catch. I'll run up. I usually try to keep the foot. I'll look for the back, and I can start to work whatever back positions from here. One more time. Start to agitate the feet. It's not working. It's trying to get open. Get here. It almost pops right open. Hands facing you. That way there's parts. Press against the thigh. Lock. Press. If they don't tap, they'll fall, they'll roll. There's also toe holds you can catch here. There's heel hooks and a lot of stuff you can set up if you're a leg locker. And of course, you can start to attack the back. Me, I tend to keep this here. I'll actually come up here. And there's also calf slicers. Some people actually can be able to get the calf in and they can start to lock the calf up. Just little small things. It's a good setup that you can use. So guys, thank you for your time. If you have any questions or comments, criticisms, complaints, leave them in the comment box below.